guys and gals. I said I wasn't going to review this. I was going to pretend this part of the movie did not exist in the Hellraiser franchise, but IMDb and people count it as the ninth installment, but it's something that you can't forget. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to forget. So I will talk about Hellraiser Revelation. I'm not going to wait the weekend. Let me just get this out the system. Alright. Now, I liked how this movie tries so hard trying to be so Hellraiser-like. Like, I was thinking maybe if I see it the second time around, maybe there's something forgiving about it. Maybe I can let a little thing slide, even though Doug Bradley did not play Pinhead in this one. For the past 8 movies, he was Pinhead. Even when you did not see him that much when they have Hellraiser in the home market release 5 to 8, you didn't really see him that much. So, it makes you wonder, like, maybe it's time to move on? I know before you kill me, but I'm just saying. Anyway, this movie starts out like a POV, video found footage style. But when I seen it, I thought it was like found footage. I'm like, wait a minute, found footage Hellraiser? Maybe I saw the wrong trailer. I don't find that shit believable. But it's 2 guys going to Mexico, having a good time. You see this guy open the box, and Pinhead pops up. And straight to that scene, you see the guy's family looking at the camera. So I guess when they found out their 2 sons died, I guess the Mexican police send their personal items to them, which a videotape is one of them. And then not only that, a box too. So the family start looking at. So one of the family, the mom, looking at the camera, and they started to have like this small party, like with the other son's family coming for a visit, like a get together, trying to remember their kids, and so they start talking. You see they have like a little problem here and there. The sister kind of all sad about the situation, and then suddenly, one of the sons, Steven, his name was, comes in out of no way, right? And he's all sick. He's not feeling well. He's like fucked up looking, like dizzy. She got blood, And the other family was trying to wonder what the hell happened. Suddenly you see like the Pinhead walking around left and right. Let's call him fake Pinhead. Fake Pinhead is walking around left and right. And in between takes, you start seeing like the cameras of what happened to the 2 boys in Mexico. What really happened? Their party. Some hookers die. And you find out that the guy, the bum, that kind of like the bum from the first movie. Remember? And the credit you see the bum. I guess the bum was Satan. I guess. So the bum gave the 2 boys the box. That's how they got the box. So they started using the box, and that's how they conjure up Pinhead. And as the movie developed, we started seeing the truth of what really happened. That Nico, his flesh was ripped up, and Steven, he was sleeping around with hookers, putting them on the bed. The famous bed scene where Nico's like killing the hookers, eating their flesh, and he tells Steven to get more and more. Now I don't want to spoil it too much, because I want you to have your own shock value. Like, really? What the fuck? But you know what? Why not? Spoilers. In the movie, fast forward, you found out that Steven was really Nico, because Nico killed Steven for his skin, and then Steven, who's got his flesh ripped up, used the box, calling Pinhead, and it's like Pinhead is making Steven his next protege, like he's gonna be the new Pinhead, pretty much. So that's what's happening now. So Steven's telling, Nico now, who's in Steven's flesh, telling like his daughter, his sister, like open the box pretty much, and she opened the box. Nico was telling, who's in Steven's flesh, telling the daughter of the family of Steven's sister pretty much to open the box, and that's when the set of bites start coming in, fake Pinhead and Pinhead wannabe, Steven's Pinhead wannabe, and Pinhead finally got Nico what he wants. He wants Nico, He kills Nico's mom because she can't shut the fuck up. The father fucked the whole situation up. Steven's family could have stayed alive, but he shot Nico, and Pinhead got pissed off. He's like, you could have your revenge right there. We gotta torture him for you, but no. So now they need flesh as payback. Since the father's already dying, they took his wife instead, and the daughter, the Lord and the father let free from hell. The father was dead, and then you see the ending when the daughter had the box, and it looked like she was about to use it, But oh, Hellraiser Revelation, it was just a simple bad movie. It's just stupid. It tries too hard to have a twist ended, a shock value moment with that. How you find out that Steven's flesh is really Nico behind the flesh, and Steven is really the fake Pinhead, and how the father fucked the situation up. Nico got his punishment what he deserved, but it's not gonna happen. you know, um, the movie was just bad. It was just stupid. Even when he opened the box, how you have the blue light from the box, like the glowing light. The light, it was so cheap. It was like LED lights. Probably put some light blue LED lights inside the fucking box. It was so shitty looking. I mean, my god. And yeah, you had nudie scenes with this flat-chested Asian chick, but she was pretty cute. But still, it didn't save a fucking movie. Come on, we want to see no nude. We want to see some blood and gore. We want to see some Pinhead. You know what I'm saying? There was like one fucked up moment when you thought, if you did not know Nico was Steven, but still, the sister made out with her brother Steven, and then she finally woke up like, oh wait a minute, what her flesh being ripped up in a dream state, But after it was like a reminiscence of Amityville of Horror Part Two, like what the fuck, So the movie was just stupid, I mean, yeah, you have a little bit of blood and gore moments, but still, it wasn't all that. And to me, the movie was just garbage, I mean, it's not like I'm going on a rant because when I first saw the trailer for it, I knew something was not right. Unlike other people on YouTube, which they went all crazy about the movie. Oh, what the fuck is this? What the fuck are we doing? This piece of shit. I mean, come on. Everyone knew it was gonna be bad in a heartbeat. So I'm not like ranting or nothing. I mean, when I first saw this movie, I kind of like felt sorry for it, but you know what? I gotta be real honest. It was just a bad movie, and it was the worst remake reboot ever. You people thought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the worst reboot in your opinion. No, it wasn't. This is the worst reboot or remake, whatever you want to call it as. No, not remake, actually reboot, because they try to use like the fake Pinhead as the real Pinhead. So this is actually a reboot. So this is actually the worst reboot ever in history of time. And how they are gonna like remake Hellraiser again, but hopefully this time Kai Walker have full control. So some of them might be done right, and maybe you know whatever. Anyway, peace guys. See you later.